I'm Morgan Brown, and I run a domestic consulting firm called More to Be. I started it because I noticed an absence of education we used to get in home economics, because we don't have home economics anymore. I love it. I love everything about the house and the home and making my space feel comfortable and elegant. That's food, that's decor, that's entertaining. The realization that this was something that was needed in the marketplace, at least to me, came a bit clearer once I was talking to some of my girlfriends. And they all know how to cook. They all enjoy cooking at some degree or another. But they were all eating the exact same thing over and over and over again and getting bored with it. And so then eating out more often, or not coming up with creative things when it came to putting a grocery list together, because they were getting the exact same things, the exact same meals that they were going to continue to prepare. I can understand who has the time to look for recipes, who has the time to sift through Pinterest and figure out, okay, that picture of this particular item looks good, so I'm gonna try that recipe. Okay, well, you do it, you pin it, and it sits there. You never do anything with it. And it's so much easier if you already know in advance, this is a recipe that's good, cakes have been worked out, everything's there, but it's customized for you. It's already something that's going to work for you. You don't have to fall in love with something and feel like, oh, this is great and this is gonna work, yeah, but there's almonds in it, so I can't have it. Yeah, there's no need for that. That's what we're here for, that's what I do. I exist to be your unofficial helpmate, your unofficial better half. Making the everyday more elegant is the ultimate mission of what I do. Making things that would seem otherwise tedious or difficult or not so fun or boring in some way, shape, or form. They're not. At least not when you know how to do it and when it's less intimidating to you. I got into it because my girlfriend was getting married and she didn't know how to do anything. So every week I decided that I would teach her something new. And that was my wedding gift to her. So every Monday she would come over and we would tackle something different. And it was always an area that she felt she needed the help. It wasn't, these are just things that everybody has to know. Everyone's home is different. Everyone's home operates differently. But it was all tailored to her. And helping her tailor things to her home. So building a meal plan for she and her husband and coming to a consensus on what they liked as a couple, whether that was design elements, whether that was how they like to entertain, whether that was what they like to eat, who was going to handle chores, how do you do that sort of thing, and making those kinds of decisions in a way that's cohesive and helpful.
The event design portion of More to Be really is aimed more at making event design accessible and making it so that things that you see in magazines and things that you see on tablescapes or on Good Morning America or what have you, how you can do that in your own home with your own things. In my case, I used my grandmother's china. I used things that I had myself, small stuff, simple things, and found new ways to repurpose them in my home. And that's all you have to do. Take things that you already have, go shopping in your own home and repurpose them. You never know where something could live if you take it out of where it's been living before.
I had a crystal ball and I could, just decide this is what it's going to look like in a few years. I would love to still be working one-on-one with my clients. I appreciate that. I appreciate the intimacy of that relationship and really being able to be an effective helpmate. I chose that description for a reason. Domestically, that's what I enjoy doing. It's what I enjoy being. I love the concept of being able to be that person that you can look to be your unofficial better half.